Hi, my name is Paul McGlinchey and welcome to my studio. And this is another practice with me video where you have the opportunity to either practice along with me and by turning off the volume on this video, and then you've got something to practice along with, kind of mitigate the isolation of practicing a bit, or you can listen to what I'm doing and watch and get some guidance on what to do while you're practicing, specifically the piano. So either way, please feel free to join me. And if you're going to follow along, what I'm going to do now is a warm-up, a piano warm-up that I often do. It's really good, especially for kind of starting with the full body movements, and then also refining a little bit, then more focusing on the fingers. So I'm going to go through it fairly quickly. I'm going to use a lot of musical vocabulary, so if there are things you're not quite sure of, just go back and listen to them, and hopefully it'll be helpful. So it starts off with big chords with a very specific and kind of strong and loud, pressing deeply into the keys with a specific chord progression that stays within a certain key, but then also stays in this kind of the same spot. So we're starting here in C major, and all of these chords are going to be in C and being right within the same octave of C, which is, so this is C major, and then it's going to go to A minor in first inversion. So the bottom, the C is on the bottom and top of each hand. Then from A minor in first inversion, F minor, oops, wait a minute, A minor in first inversion, sorry about that, and then F major in second inversion, again with C on the top and bottom, then F minor, and then C minor, and then this goes to A flat major in first inversion. So that's the dominant then, the 5 chord, leading into the next key, which is a half step up, D flat or C sharp major. So again, then you go same C flat major, or C sharp major, or D flat major, and then B flat minor in first inversion, G flat major in second inversion, G flat minor in second inversion, D flat minor in root position, and then this is A, which is the dominant. This is A chord in first inversion leading to D. So again, those chords is 1, 6, first inversion, 4, second inversion, minor 4, minor 1, and then 5 of the next key, which now is E flat, and then we go like this. Not using the pedal, but just now in the E. And you can see then you can just go through all of the keys here. F sharp. So notice how I'm using full arms and making sure that I'm nice and well established in the torso. And it's also good, it gets you, refamiliarizes yourself with all 12 keys. And then you you can speed up to kind of get the wrist moving a little bit faster. Now I'm in B, and back to C. And then I go back down here, and I'm back in my original position with C major. Now I start to move around the keyboard a bit. So I'm taking those chords that we did before. Again, those that's 1, 6 first inversion, 4 second inversion, minor 4 second inversion, minor 1, 5 of the next key. So, but now we're going to go that same chord and then an octave up, then back down to the middle, back down an octave, back down to the middle. And we're going to switch each time we get back to the middle. So you'll hear that. I missed that one, of course. It's easy to do when you're just warming up. Just keep going. The idea is to get the feeling of the arms and the torso moving back and forth. And now I'm in D flat or C sharp. Now, when I was in C, I was going up, middle, down, middle. Now I'm going to go middle, down. So in C sharp, next chord, just go through the whole cycle. Now the dominant chord of D. And then here, this one the next two, I'm focusing on a 2 octave jump. So from the middle to the top and then back down to the bottom, 2 octave jump, and then back to the middle, chord change. So that goes like this. Transposed to the new key, E flat, and so that one was middle, up, down. Now this one is middle, down, up. Same progression. Now I'm in E. So that's enough for kind of the big movements and things like that. It really gets the whole body going. Now we focus a little bit. Now we focus on the more of the fingers. Now we're going to do the same progression, but we're doing it in arpeggios. Now here we were focusing on the bottom and the top, right? We're doing it in triplets. 1, 2. So we're focusing on the thumb and the 5th finger of each hand on where the accents go. So now we're in the new key. So we're going to start accenting the other fingers besides just the thumb and the 5th finger. So we accent there. Again, keeping that same progression. Now we're in our next key. Now we're going to emphasize the next kind of group finger. So we're emphasizing there. it's tricky. So that's kind of that with that progression. Again, if you, I know I went through it pretty quickly, and then there's a lot to it. So it's a fair amount of kind of figuring it out on your own. Again, the progression is the 1, 6 in first inversion. The key is that you're staying within the octave of the main key, and you can kind of see when you look at down, you can see how it kind of fits in. Then when you go to the minor 4 to minor 1, then you're really transposing to the key the next half step up, and then you're going through all keys. Which is a good thing to know, is to feel comfortable in all keys. Perhaps at another on another video, I'll kind of show how I do all the modes in each key, and give you a little exercise with that. The next thing that I do to warm up is diminished arpeggios, fully diminished arpeggios. Those are really good for stretching out the fingers. But then you'll notice there's a certain pattern, and here we're kind of mirroring where this is C in the left hand, middle C, and then the E above it. And then if you do a fully diminished pattern there, the notes mirror each other. White, white, black, black, white. And then do the next white key up or down. Again, you'll be kind of mirrored from D, which is in the middle. And by mirrored, I mean that from D, it looks the same. The pattern of black notes and white notes is the same. So you're getting a different feeling of the distance between each pair of fingers as you're playing. Now again, I go to the next white note. This is A in the bottom and G. Again, this is mirrored from D. Fully diminished chord. Should be the same pattern. Now it's G and A. Again, the purpose of this is to give a different feel, different pattern of notes. So you got a different feeling. Again. This is E on the bottom, C on top. Now we're at D. Now we're at C on the bottom and E on the top again, just like we were here. And then repeat that as many times as you want to get comfortable. This is B and F. A and G. G and A. B on the bottom, or F on the bottom, B on top. E on the bottom, C on the top. D on both hands. Here we're back to C on the bottom, E on top. So that should give you hopefully some good warm-up patterns to kind of help you with that.